The Mallard was revealed as a Duck Dynasty star on Unmasked Singer. He spoke exclusively with HL about how he was cracking up that the panelists thought he was Luke Bryan or Garth Brooks. The Masked Singer had a shocking double elimination during the Group B semifinals on November 17. Bobby Berk was revealed as the Caterpillar, and Willie Robertson was unmasked as the Mallard. HollywoodLife spoke exclusively with the Duck Dynasty alum about his Masked Singer experience and whether or not he asked his friend Luke Bryan for singing advice. "No, I did not ask him any advice," Willie told HollywoodLife. "I have been on stage several times with him. We actually sang together on our Christmas album. But he's seen it and I'm sure he understood that the entertainment quality would be fun enough. Although when they thought I may be him, I have to admit I was dying laughing. Nick actually heard me and he said he laughed because I was thinking of what was going through his mind, thinking that someone thought that could possibly be him. That's singing was cracking me up." Before his reveal, the panelists guessed that the Mallard was a number of country stars, including Luke and Garth Brooks. When Willie heard Garth's name as a guess, he was stunned. "I was done," Willie admitted. "I just couldn't believe it. I was like, I can't believe the names I'm hearing, and a lot of those guys I know, so it was pretty cool. It was pretty interesting to be put in that class for sure." Related gallery. Willie Robertson, photos. Even though he was dressed up as the Mallard and he was on Duck Dynasty, Willie wasn't too concerned about hiding in plain sight with his costume. He added, "No one seemed to know who I was." He was right. Willie was upfront about how the Masked Singer was the hardest thing I've ever attempted to do. "I mean, in front of people for sure. People don't realize that. Singing is one thing, but the hardest part is the sweat. I was sweating so much. It would go in my eyes. You couldn't wipe your face. It was tall so you would get a little off balance and you can't see. I couldn't see below my nose, so that makes it super interesting. You feel like you're going to fall every time you move when you're supposed to be dancing and singing, so it's very difficult." His most difficult performance was My House by Flo Rida. That was the hardest for me to do. It had that rap bridge, so that was difficult, Willie said. "In fact, when I started I was like, there's no way I'll ever be able to pull this off, especially under the gun. I was so nervous. I was in my dressing room and my wife's like, 'What's wrong with you?' I was like, I can't even talk. I got to focus on this. It started so fast. It just starts and doesn't stop. I had to do that big move where I went all the way over to the judge and come back. I was a little mortified thinking I was going to fall on my face." The Masked Singer Season 6 airs Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on Fox.